Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about for what value or what values of r will the function y is equal to cosine of rx satisfy this differential equation. Notice that we have the second derivative, therefore we are just going to look at this, differentiate it twice, and then go ahead and just set a condition also. So here we go, we know y has the form cosine of rx. First derivative, we get y prime, this is, well, the derivative of cosine is negative sine, so let me put on negative sine, and the input stays the same. But don't forget the chain rule, multiply by the derivative inside. So we need to multiply by r. R is a constant. And then, do it again. Well, this is the constant multiple. The derivative of negative sine is going to be negative cosine, because negative stays, and the derivative sine is cosine. That stays right here, so the sine stays like this, and of rx. And again, you are going to multiply by r, so r times this r will be r squared, like that. So, we are just going to be plugging this into the differential equation. We see 4 times y double prime, which is this, which is negative r squared times cosine of rx. For some reason, this reminds me of Toy R Us, but unfortunately, they are not around anymore. But anyway. Alright, so that's y double prime. We add this with 25 times y, which is the original right here, namely cosine of rx, like this. So that's what we have, and this is equal to 0. And now check this out. This is just multiplying and that, and both terms have cosine of rx, so we can factor that out. We'll just have the cosine of rx all the way in the front, and then this right here is negative 4r squared, and here we have plus 25, and this is equal to 0. Well, here we have cosine of r times x. We're not going to look at We're not going to look at this because you may have a r value here, but you don't know what x is at the moment. X is an independent variable, right? So now look at this. We are going to look at this and then make it equal to 0. That's the idea. So we focus on here. You look at this as negative 4r squared plus 25 equal to 0. And minus 25 on both sides, using negative 4r squared equals negative 25. Divide both sides by 4, r squared is equal to positive 25 over 4. Take the square root on both sides. Don't forget the plus minus, and you get plus minus 5 over 2. And that's it for this little question.